All right, let's take a look. Look at the color, look at the richness. Nothing beats Keurig. This is the #1 brand out there. We are doing the #1 machine. It's the KSupreme Plus. It has so many improved features over some of the other machines you'll see out there on the market. We're gonna give you 60 K-Cups to go along with it of every flavor you've ever dreamed of. This has been a customer pick forever on hsn.com, but we are doing an offer that nobody else is doing. We're taking $50 off of our regular price and dropping it down to $139.99. It's going to sell out today. I don't know when, but it will sell out. It has been extremely popular with free shipping and handling. How do you love your coffee? If you like it with cream, you like it with sugar, you like it black, you like it with flavors, we've got it all right there. Look at that. Can't wait to pull that mask down, have a little taste of that coffee, and you will experience it maybe for the first time. Those of you that know Keurig, yeah, know how delicious that cup of coffee is. Good job over there. You're making me want coffee now. I've been wanting coffee all morning. I love that we're doing this in the fall because I know a lot of us love our flavored coffees for fall, our pumpkin spice, our Cinnabon, which we're giving you that to go along with it. But you're gonna get the richest cup of coffee every time. Why? All the upgraded and new technology. You know, in the old days, when you bought a machine, there was one pin that went in there and added the perfectly heated water to your grounds. Today, all right, we have created a machine that has 5-pin extraction. So rather than one, 5 different areas where the hot water will hit the coffee, thusly getting it completely saturated, getting that deep body and flavor out of your coffee grinds when you make it. And there they are right there. I'll show you a little bit of that later. You can customize the strength. You can customize the temperature of your coffee. If you don't want your hot chocolate for your kiddos burning hot, you can take the temperature down a little bit. This is compatible with 75 different brands of coffee. Everybody wants their Keurig, their slice of Keurig, right? Over 400 varieties, and that keeps getting bigger and bigger every time. We're giving you 2 months of coffee to go along with it. We're gonna get into all the features. We're gonna get our special guest, Taylor Mock, out in just a minute, but I wanna show you everything that you're gonna get first, all right? And if it's time to upgrade, it's time to upgrade, okay? Everybody loves their Keurig. Now with the maximum 5-pin extraction, a lot of people are upgrading. Maybe you take your other machine, put it somewhere else in the house, put this in your kitchen, maybe take your other machine, put it in your bedroom or your garage or whatever, or give it to your kids to take to school. Here it is. Beautiful, brand new design, aluminum wrapped, all right? So it has that you know, coffee shop look to it. Very, very sleek, easy to clean. Less fingerprints, right? A larger water reservoir, bigger than we've had before, so you don't have to fill this as much. It has the built-in filtration, we're gonna give you that. Your personalized K-Cup maker so you can make your own. My K-Cup, add your own grinds to it. We are gonna give you 5 different varieties of coffee to get you out of the gate. 60 of the K-Cups. That's, for most people, that's like 2 months of coffee. You're gonna get the breakfast blend. You're gonna get the donut shop, my all-time favorite donut shop coffee. You're gonna get the Costa Rican Paraíso. So if you like it a little richer, if you like a flavored coffee, we're gonna give you Cinnabon. Unbelievable. Do I even have to explain what Cinnabon tastes like to y'all? And then we're also doing the dark roast. If for those of you that like a darker, richer cup of coffee, you know, for those of you that like your coffee a little more deep, all right? The Panera brand is fantastic. All this is included under one roof. If you buy it today, you're getting it at $50 off our price. It's normally $189. The retail, to get all this, let's put up the retail. It's like $243. That would be the retail compare if you tried to buy it. The machine itself is $189 everywhere. You gotta go buy coffee. You're gonna have to get the K-Cup, my K-Cup thing. We're including all of that. We're taking $50 off our HSN price. We are doing free shipping. The only thing we're not doing is I'm not putting it in a box and driving it to your house. So get it home. We'll deliver it right to your front door. You will absolutely love the flavors. Last thing I'll say, we got a special going today. All right, I don't know how much longer this is gonna last. If you get a brand new HSN credit card today, this machine that's $139 will be $99. We will put $40 credit you into your account, and you will get this at $99. Is this the last day, Andre? This is it. Last day, end of day, Labor Day weekend. So get it home. Bottom line is, you're gonna get that coffee shop coffee. I think it's even better than coffee shop coffee because, as I said in my first hour, Coffee shop coffee's wonderful. I love the experience. When I go to the airport, I love going to Starbucks or wherever place. I love doing that. But I will tell you, it's never the same every time, because somebody personally is making it. That's part of the charm, I get it. But I want my coffee delicious the way I like it every time. When you have a Keurig machine, you can guarantee that. Let me introduce you to our very special guest. I love this girl. Taylor Mock is standing by. She's gonna take you on a little tour. I said before, when I see Taylor, I think fall is here. It's time to enjoy, relax, have the holidays, and have a great cup of coffee. Hello, Taylor Mock.
Well, hello, Guy. Thanks so much for having me. And, you know, you said something in the last hour. You said Keurig is known for their consistency. And it's so true. We've been doing this for so long. There's a reason why we are known as the innovators, the pioneers, the leaders when it comes to this single cup brewing technology, because we've always done it best. And by best, we're always coming out with the new technology, as in the multi-stream technology. So maybe you have a Keurig from last year or maybe 5 years ago, and it's still rocking and rolling and doing great. But you found out about this multi-stream and you're a little curious as to why you think you may need this. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to show you really quickly on here, my close-up camera. So this is most likely what you have at home. This is where your K-Cup in your Keurig's going to puncture that single needle, and it's going to spew piping hot water, saturating the grounds into K-Cup, and then it's going to spit down into your cup. And now, move over old technology. Now you've got that 5 multi-stream technology, 5 punctures. Essentially, every single ground, I mean every single morsel is going to get saturated, giving you the more robust flavor. Now, just a reminder, I don't want you to pump the brakes when you hear a coffee machine, okay? We've got over 75 different brands we've partnered with, over 400 different varieties to choose from. So if you're a hot tea lover, an apple cider lover, a hot cocoa lover, we've got it for you. What about iced Snapple? I mean, Guy, it's insane. When I go into the aisle, and by the way, you don't have to just go to the grocery store to pick up K-Cups. You can go to the gas station. I've seen them everywhere. But when I go into these aisles, I'm looking around, and it's so fun to be able to be your own barista. Pick that favorite K-Cup, but we're already kicking you off with 2 months worth. So that's pretty awesome. Be a barista in your own home. Have fun with it. But most importantly, you're going to get the latest, greatest technology. And it's going to give you that better flavor of whatever it is. And I really do love this. I use this brewer every single day in my kitchen. It's in my little coffee station over here. I have my little carousel out, and it's easy peasy. I mean, a 6-year-old can do it, or a senior can do it.
Yeah.
You don't have a bunch of buttons to finagle with.
No, it's easy.
And if there are buttons, it's straight, you know what it means.
I'll show everybody. So here's a machine right here. If you've never owned one before, it's hard to believe that you've never had a K-Cup of Keurig coffee before. I'm a big fan of the donut shop. So all I do is open it up. I got my water already in here. The machine is already on. I just pop it in the little slot, and then I lower the top. You'll see how it illuminates on top, and it's asking me questions. It says, how big of a cup of coffee you want? Well, I'm gonna go an 8-ounce cup of coffee right there. So I had 8 ounce. All I need to do, I can adjust the strength if I want to, or the temperature of the coffee. But when the K starts blinking, all I do is hit the button. Little sign up there says brewing. I am done. Now, what's going on in here is those 5 pins are going inside there, and they're injecting that incredibly hot water. You can adjust the temperature, and then it's feeding it through this entire capsule, giving me the richest cup of coffee. I will show you here. I will take a little out of here. I want you to look. You can actually see how beautiful that, look at this coffee. Can you see the color of it? Look at that. I love that. Look at that deep, oh my gosh. I love that shot right there. It's not cloudy. It is ready to go. So whether you like your coffee black, whether you like it with sugar, cream and sugar, or you like a flavored coffee. I like Donut Shop because when I was a kid, we used to go to there. The third Dunkin' Donuts that was ever created was in Connecticut. And we used to go there and we would get donuts and all that stuff. And I remember that was where I had my first really good cup of coffee, was in a donut shop. You're getting that exact same thing. So whether you like coffee or tea, Nicole is over there. Nicole, how do you like your coffee? What do you like in your coffee? Lots of sugar.
Lots of sugar.
Again, see, all these sweet ladies that are around here, they all like a lot of sugar in their coffee. Nothing
You're
wrong
surrounded.
with that. But Taylor, the bottom line is Nicole can have her coffee any way she likes it, every day of the week, right?
And you can also have hot cocoa any way you like it.
Yeah.
Example, I just put a Swiss Miss in on here on my Keurig. I close the hatch, and then it's going to start blinking like you saw. You pick your ounce sizes. But let's talk about these important features on this Keurig KSupreme Plus. So you've got these three little people at the top, and what we call those are customization family. And you can save for yourself to brew the same strength, temperature, ounce size every morning. Maybe your husband for the second one, he has the same thing every morning. Maybe it's the little one with hot cocoa, and you know the temperature needs to go low. So I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to hit my first person. I'm going to go over to temperature control. I'm going to hit it 3 times to getting it to low, okay? So it's going to have 3 bars essentially. First bar is the lowest, second, medium, third, hottest. We want that little mouth. We don't want it to be burnt. So I have it on first. Strength, I'm going to make it all the way to the top. I want extra saturation in my chocolate. I'm going to hit 10 ounces, and I'm going to save my person by hitting it again and hitting brew. So you don't have to do that every single time, Guy. That was an example of how you can customize your settings for every single day use. There's more features there on your screen. We've got that coveted over ice feature. We have now changed the technology in that button. And what I mean by that is this brewer is a brain of itself. When you hit that over iced button, the machine's gonna know, okay, you've got ice in your cup. I should probably turn down that temperature as low as it can so that my ice is not going to melt upon impact. It's also got the strength, the temperature that we've talked about. It's got that beautiful stainless steel wrap. By the way, this little bottom piece, Guy, it slides right out here from the bottom. It's top rack, dishwasher safe. I'm gonna go ahead and brew an iced coffee because Guy and I, we're in Florida. And even though we love the fall weather to be upon us, it's still, what is it, like 95 degrees outside? So we're gonna brew some iced coffee. I'm going to put in my Cinnabon classic roll. This is literally dessert in a cup.
Yeah.
Smells like a Cinnabon. I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna hit over ice and brew. And you'll notice as soon as it starts brewing, my ice is not melting. So really, really neat features in this.
Yeah.
And hey, Guy, we have a slide to show the difference between the KSupreme and the KSupreme Plus, and I do want to talk about that because there are so many different features.
We just put it up for you, Taylor.
Upgraded.
Can you see it?
Awesome. Yes. So you see already off the bat, we're offering you more brew sizes. You've got 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12 ounces on this Plus brewer, more than you had before. Check out that water reservoir, 78 ounces compared to the 66 ounces with the regular KSupreme. So essentially, you're going to have to brew about 9 cups before you even need to refill that water reservoir. And we can't forget about the customization up to 3 people on this brewer that you wouldn't have got on that KSupreme, and how beautiful it is with that ultimate stainless steel wrap that you can only get in the KSupreme Plus. It looks beautiful with stainless steel appliances, regular appliances. It doesn't matter. I call this my Rolls Royce.
You know what it is?
Brewers, Guy.
It's a home run. It really is, and it has been today. We are so many more of these have gone out than we expected. So if you love it right now, grab it. Okay, I would not wait, especially when you consider we're doing $50 off, the lowest price we've ever done, lowest price we could find. And remember, if you get an 8-cent credit card, that price goes down to $99. If you get a new card today, we'll put $40 in your account, free shipping and handling. You get everything you could want. You know, I said earlier, Taylor, I have the analogy, you know, coffee is a really unique thing. You know, first of all, you know, the coffee that you buy, the journey it goes on from being a bean in a tree to the processing of it, to the roasting of it, you know, it really travels a very long distance. It deserves to be basically expelled in the right way. It deserves the cup of coffee that you drink. You don't realize how long it's come. I made the analogy of it between that and perfume. Perfume has several notes in it, high notes, lower notes, middle notes, all that stuff. Coffee is the same way, all right? Coffee has all kinds of chocolatey notes and buttery notes, and there's bitter notes. There's all those things. If you don't extract it the right way, and that's the number one thing, is that you want that water temperature to be right, and you want to make sure that the water is getting into the coffee properly so that it can let out all of its flavor, all of its body. And that's where Keurig hits the home run. With the new multi-pin system that actually punctures 5 holes instead of 1 hole into the K-Cup, it elevates the coffee. It's called Multistream Technology. Flavors, aromas, all right? Different planes of flavor. All that stuff that maybe you take for granted in your deliciously balanced cup of coffee is all there because you are doing it properly. You know why people like to go to a coffee machine? They say it's because of the consistency. It's so good. You know, I always get, you're gonna get that same consistency at home. In fact, I find that a lot of times you go to a place, a coffee shop, and you don't get the consistency, you know, because somebody else is making your coffee. When you make it yourself and you start with the best cup of coffee, everything else is easy. All right, and whether it's coffee, hot cocoa, hot cider. I mean, I got my boy Kurt is over here. Kurt, how do you like your coffee?
I like it with a little cream.
Little bit of cream.
Little cream.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. So he's good. Now you'll see.
Folks.
Yeah. We got a lot of. Well, they need that energy in the morning because they're trying to keep up with me. Kurt, you know it. All right, anyway, so in a matter of a couple of minutes, Kurt's gonna have a delicious cup of coffee. Let me go over and show you what you're gonna get again, and then I'll let Taylor take over again. I like to let Taylor talk a lot because she has so many good things to say, plus I get to look at her and I haven't seen her in like a year, so it's wonderful.
I know.
If you want to order it today, you get the Sleek machine, brand new, aluminum wrapped, or stainless steel wrapped, right? So you get that really, really easy to clean coffee shop look, all right? I want to turn it because I want you to see it doesn't take up a lot of space. I mean, look at this thing. It is very sleek, right? You're going to get the personalized My K-Cup so you can put your own coffee in there if you like a certain decaf or whatever, or maybe they haven't created a K-Cup, or you want to blend coffees, you could do that as well. Obviously, your filters, your filter in your water tank, everything is included. We're giving you 2 months of coffee. 2 months. What does a cup of coffee cost at the coffee shop? $5, $6? I mean, I don't know. I've got this machine, so I haven't been to a coffee shop since I went to the airport. $6 or $7 for, you know, a tall latte, whatever the heck I have. You're getting all these cups. All right, you're getting a huge variety of the breakfast blend. You get the donut shop, my favorite cup of coffee right there. If you like it a little bit richer, we're doing that Costa Rica Paraíso, which is really, really delicious. That's kind of a medium, sort of a boldness. If you want something with a little bit of character and flavor and celebration, we've got Cinnabon. And Taylor, I know Taylor was excited about the Panera dark roast blend. Taylor, this one is, you know who loves this? My older brother. My brother Darren loves that dark coffee. Yeah.
Well, if he loves that robust flavor, try doing this. Do the Panera Bread dark roast and then changing, because remember you can change that strength on your brewer, changing that all the way to the highest setting. You're really gonna have a bold cup. I mean, and that's the beauty of the Keurig, is being able to do this from the comfort of your home. So your brother doesn't have to go to Panera Bread to go stand in line, to drive over there, to park his car, to walk in. It's a whole process. He can now do that from the comfort of his home, in his slippers, however he may be, in his PJs, and you have fun. We talk about this is the last TS Today special of the rest of the year. So let's think about that. I know you're thinking, all right, Taylor, it's September. Should I be thinking about Christmas? Should I be thinking about all the holidays? Yes, you should be thinking about the holidays because you're not going to see this deal again. This is insane, guy. 2 months worth of coffee. The My K-Cup feature, I'm going to show you here on my end what that is. This essentially works as your K-Cup. So basically, if you're new to Keurig with K-Cups, this is your K-Cup. You're now going to use your My KCup for your special grounds. Maybe you went to Hawaii on your anniversary or Costa Rica and you got a special blend from a little small town. Don't worry, put about a tablespoon in here. There's a nifty little line in here. You'll close this lid, and then when you go to brew, I'm gonna pop out this old KCup. By the way, completely 100% recyclable. The instructions are actually on the bottom of the KCup for you. So then you would just replace this, you pop this housing out, put this in, close the lid, that's it. So really just an awesome feature, an awesome accessory rather, you're gonna be getting with this brewer. So much to offer at a great price.
Hey, you know, it's a really good idea. You know what I do? You can just take the top off your used K-Cups, pour it down your garbage disposal. Helps to deodorize it. It's a great, I'll tell you, right down the disposal. It cleans out your disposal. It makes it smell sort of neutral and more like coffee than the crud that's in there. So that's a great thing to be, or you can put it out in your garden as well. So I want to show you a couple of things that we have done here. So if you want to set up a morning where, you know, you do, or it could be an afternoon snack, right? You got your, look, you got your little black and white cookies, and you got a beautiful sort of an iced coffee for the afternoon. If you love hot cider, you could find the cider flavors. We did cider with apples and donuts. What's wrong with that? Nothing, right? If you want to do a dessert coffee, you could do a dessert coffee or a dessert hot chocolate. That's the caramel drizzle, which are two words that should always be together. That's there, and then we put just some, these are those like little morning cinnamon buns to go along with it. Or if you just want a nice black cup of coffee. Taylor, I said before, you know what I love about Keurig? Really, it gets you out of bed in the morning. You know those mornings in the winter,
the truth.
Freezing cold outside, right? You look outside, there's snow falling down, and it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and you know you got to get up for whatever reason, you got to go shovel. What gets you out of bed is that cup of coffee, knowing that you don't have to get dressed. You could be in your jammies or your robe, and you can get that incredible coffee shop coffee flavor that you love, like 60 feet from your bed, right? You could go, you wrap up, get on the couch, have your favorite cup of coffee, hot chocolate, whether it's decaf, regular. It gets you up, it gets you going, it starts your day. And remember, if you're not a coffee drinker, it does everything. It'll do your tea.
It does.
It'll do your ciders. It does your hot cocoa. You can add
I got a secret.
Yeah, go tell everybody what you do.
What about like a little hot toddy? Okay, I just want to throw this out there. And maybe you're a little raspy during the cold weather. You put in that fun juice, as I like to say, in the bottom of your cup. You can brew apple cider, hot apple cider. Actually, one of them I'm about to brew over here. It really is just a delicious way to have an evening cup. So let's think about those Irish coffees. Jazz it up. I just made an Irish coffee, guy. So think of it for your nighttime cocktails as well. I put a little bit of Irish cream in here, brewed your breakfast blend. It's nice and light, goes really well with something of an Irish cream. Whipped cream, I added some fall sprinkles in a little cute fall stir stick. Have company over. Enjoy this, whether it's for the holidays or whether it's your best friends, your girls' night coming over. Take out the Keurig, put it on your island or your little corner, have your little carousel out here, and you tell the girls, have fun, pick what you want, let's go watch our favorite show together. Because at the end of the day, it's all about being able to enjoy things from home with the closest ones that we have.
Yeah.
And the message of Keurig is consistency. We're always going to bring it. And that's why we've partnered over 75 different brands that are trusting us to brew their baby. Those precious grounds that you spoke about, Guy, those grounds in there, that's their baby. They've worked so hard on that, whether it's the coffee, tea, or hot cocoa. Our machine is brewing their product. So now you can see 75 different brands trusting us. I think that says a lot. Yeah.
Well, and Taylor, your coffee, as I said earlier, goes on an amazing journey, right? From being, wherever it comes from, whether it comes from the jungles of Costa Rica or it comes from Hawaii, wherever it is, it's gone on this incredible journey. It deserves, at this step, it deserves to be extracted the right way. And that's what this machine does. And I know a lot of you aren't worried about the science. You just know it makes a great cup of coffee, but know that a lot goes into this. And to Taylor's point, The fact that so many brands trust Keurig to represent them in expelling their coffee and giving it to the customer it says a lot. We are extremely busy. If you want to buy it today, it is $50 off our price. Brand new 8-cent credit card will drop your price from $139 to $99. We will ship it absolutely free to your front door. You open it up, you even got coffee. You got 2 months of coffee already there. Just put your water in there. If you like to use, I always use, I have an RO system at my house, so I have reverse osmosis, but if you've got filtered water, I always think it's better. But remember, there is a filter in the water tank, which will filter out the water and make it pristine for you. As I said before, when you start with, and Taylor knows this about me, I was in the restaurant business for about 17, 18 years. The one big thing I learned, all right, is if you start with really good stuff, like good quality product in the beginning, the end product is gonna be amazing. So if you get amazing coffee, which our brands have supplied, and then you get a way to take that coffee and get the most out of it, you're gonna get a really good end product. Just like if you buy organic, fresh produce and you're making a stir fry, your stir fry is gonna be better, all right? You don't want pesticides and chemicals and all that. You're doing a better job. You're doing a good job for you, for your kids, for your friends and neighbors that come over and just wanna have an afternoon cup of coffee, for that morning cup of coffee that you have, for that nighttime cup of coffee. Maybe you get the decaf, or you're having friends over and you want an Irish mist in your coffee, or you want a Jamaican coffee, or a Keurig coffee. I got more coffees, man. I got hundreds of coffees I can give you recipes for. But anyway, I want to mention this really quick while I have a chance, then I'm going to give it back to Taylor. If you want the carousel, it is a worthwhile purchase. It is only $29. You can buy it with the money you're saving off the cost of the Today's Special. It allows you to display all your coffees. It even says Keurig on the top. I love that. If you want more KCups, we have them available. Let me just tell you, greatest coffee of all time. I love donut shop coffee. We're gonna give you a supply of that. 4 big jumbo boxes. We're gonna give you 4 big jumbo boxes of the Green Mountain. That's the one. It's so funny. These are the 2 we have in Vermont. We get the Green Mountain coffee because we're in Vermont, all right? And it's a wonderful coffee company. And then we get donut shop coffee. The Green Mountain's a little bit, this is our breakfast blend. It's a little bit, how do I say? It's kind of a mid-level, the breakfast blend. It's not really, really strong. And then, of course, we also have the premium roast McCafe. So, hey, they make good coffee over there, all right? They get a good, I mean, it's a big company, as you know. So you get the McDonald's McCafe. If you want to grab all 3 of those are $64.95. I mean, you got like almost a year's worth of coffee there, all right? Depending on how many people are in your family. We are celebrating the last day of Labor Day. We're doing 5 flex pay on everything, as you see down there on the bottom of the screen. It is the last day for the $40 with a brand new 8% credit card. Get it and buy this, all right? And I'll say one more thing before I hand it over to Taylor. We're not doing another Today Special. This is it for the year with this model. So if you want it for holiday and you want to get the discount, today is the day to do it. You can see over here, over 5,400 people have picked it up. Taylor, huge success. Lots of people loving the brand new Keurig. Yep.
Well, it's kind of hard not to love it. Right now I'm making oatmeal for breakfast. So busy moms, busy individuals on the go. You wish you could make all the fun things, bacon and pancakes. How about using your hot water on demand feature, Guy? So simple. I don't put any K-cup in the housing. I close the lid and I just hit 6 ounces in brew. And in under 1 minute, it went ahead and spewed that hot water into my oatmeal. I can add my blueberries, my honey, whatever you want, brown sugar, and there's your breakfast. You can do that with ramen and grits, a really neat feature on that. You can also use your hot water on demand for those special tea bags that you want to use. Don't forget, I understand some people have some special ones from overseas they can use. You can still use those using that hot water on demand. And by the way, my ice from that I made 11 minutes ago, it's still cold. There's still ice in there. You can hear that. And again, a newer upgraded feature is that iced button. This is an amazing brewer, and you're not going to want to miss out on this. You mentioned those decaf drinkers. You hate having to brew a whole pot of decaf. Right now, that's me. I have a baby on the way, and I hate going to my friend's house when they ask me what I need for coffee. They say, "Can you brew me a decaf?" because they don't have a Keurig.
Right.
And I know it's just for me. And so I hate that feeling, and it's so nice. Now we don't have to worry about it because I just pick up a decaf,
Yeah.
K-Cup, put it in my 1 cup, and I'm off on my merry way. And that's
love it.
it.
I love it. And, you know, congratulations to you, obviously. We're so excited since a lot has
Thank
changed
you,
since the last time
guys.
we saw you. You got married. You're going to have a baby. I'm so
married.
happy for you. Anyway,
Guy.
so, yeah, another little one to enjoy coffee. Well, hot chocolate first. Coffee comes a little bit later. Thank you, Taylor. You're amazing. Taylor will be back a little bit later on in the day. I think she comes up with, I think it's Tamara next. So, yeah, Tamara in a couple of hours. By the way, go to hsn.com. We have our whole assortment of other things you can